I started at a corporate company in summer of 2021 as a bather, and I've kind of been working my way up since then. I've kind of been working on my own business on the side while working a full-time job, and I am currently saving for a mobile grooming trailer. I make Paw Butter. I design shirts, stickers, pins, all kinds of stuff, and I have a pet care line coming out this summer. I have an anti-itch spray, a detangler, and 2 different types of ear wipes. I feel like my Paw Butter collab went pretty well. I got 3 or 4 really good pet influencers out of that, and I'm looking to do another collab for my pet care line, and I have some like sample size products I'm gonna send out. They made some unboxing videos. A couple people followed up with like how their dog's paws are after they've been applying the Paw Butter for a couple weeks. I have 2 little girls, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I'm a single mom. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm doing it for them.
Welcome to the Afluencer podcast. We've got a show for our pet influencers, dog lovers like myself. Today we have Heidi Lipscomb. She is the owner of Fur and Feathers, which is an expanding business. Heidi started out, and Heidi, you can we're going to ask you about this, but started out in the grooming and has expanded into dog-related merch. She's got T-shirts, stickers, all-natural homemade paw butter, which is making my pup here kind of drool through her dream. And Heidi also has a pet care line coming out at the end of summer, so we want to talk to her about that and then some upcoming collab opportunities. So Heidi, welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, can you take us through your kind of background? How did everything start with Fur and Feathers?
Sure. So I started at a corporate company in summer of 2021 as a bather, and I've kind of been working my way up since then. I've worked as a bather at a couple local salons in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I started going back to school for pet grooming at Animal Behavior College. It's kind of like a hybrid thing, like part online, and then you do a hands-on externship. And I finished my externship with double the hours that I needed over the summer. And I've kind of been working on my own business on the side while working a full-time job. And I am currently saving for a mobile grooming trailer. It's like an enclosed trailer with a tub, a table, electricity, running water. They're really awesome, but they're also pretty expensive. Um, and I also have like the Etsy shop side of things. So I make Paw Butter. I design shirts, stickers, pins, all kinds of stuff. And I have a pet care line coming out this summer. I actually just started working on everything yesterday. I have an anti-itch spray, a detangler, and 2 different types of ear wipes to better suit different problems that the ears have, like yeast or itchiness or dryness.
Yeah, very cool. Let's get into the paw butter. What are the details on the homemade paw butter?
Sure. So I offer 2 different sizes, a 2-ounce jar. I should have brought them with me. I have a 2-ounce jar and then a 1/2-ounce stick that's kind of like a deodorant stick. It's easier to apply, but you do get a little bit less. And it's made of beeswax, coconut oil, essential oils, and vitamin E oil. So it's safe for your dogs if they lick their paws or what have you, but also it just heals up all those cracks and dryness that's going on. I really hope my kids aren't too loud over there. I'm at the playground.
Oh no,
Um,
they're doing a good job. So more so, do you find that in the summer, walking on the hot concrete, that you need the paw butter to keep everything
yeah. So
moisturized?
yeah, in the summertime and, us out in the country, I have actually a rescue that lives down the street from me. They have like probably an acre or 2 of land, and their dogs have like the driest feet I've ever groomed for because their dogs are like always outside. So I guess if your dog is more of an outdoorsy dog,
Mhm.
then you definitely need some paw butter on your dog's paws.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, good tip there. So, what do you have currently in terms of your online store setup? I know you have the Shopify store. You mentioned the
Yeah.
Etsy store. So, are those your two main platforms, or do you have other presences out there that you're working on or expanding into?
Um, Not really. I want my Shopify to come up. I just made it about 3 months ago. So I'm working to get that rolling. And I also have Etsy, but I have a Redbubble that I get a sale every once in a while from. And outside of that, I don't really have much else.
Yeah, sounds good. Hal, what's been the main marketing channel for you on the Shopify and Etsy side? Has it been influencers, or have you been playing around with different tactics?
Yeah, so I was looking like I had Facebook ads for actually another influencer, like micro influencer company, I guess, Social Cat. I did not go with them. I actually looked it up and that's how I found you guys. And I decided to go with y'all. And I feel like my Paw Butter collab went pretty well. Yeah, I got I would say 3 or 4 really good pet influencers out of that. And I'm looking to do another collab for my pet care line. And I have some like sample size products I'm gonna send out. So I'm really excited about that and to hopefully get some more influencers and, have like a little team going on. That would be great.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that sounds good. So maybe bring
Mhm.
back the three or four who did a good job on the paw butter, and then we'll find some more for the pet care line.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. I
Yeah.
really like how y'all hook up with Shopify. It's really easy to use. I like it.
Oh, great. Yeah, happy you've been able to use it to send out the paw butter, and
Yeah.
yeah, looking forward to getting the pet care line. Yeah, so for our influencers who are watching this, we'll release this, we'll re-release this, Heidi, when we do get the pet care line out in the summer, so that we can get the link to your new collab also. So influencers, you can just look below if you're watching this on YouTube, and you can click that link there and apply, and then we'll get you into Heidi's inbox. So hopefully you can have a uh,
Yay.
conver conversation on that front. Any thoughts in terms of what that collab's going to look like, Heidi, for the pet care line details in terms of what you're looking for from a content creation and what the influencer may be able to look forward to?
So I haven't got that far, but what worked with the Paw Butter
Mhm.
collab is I sent a free package and it had a full size of each of my 2 ounce jar of Paw Butter and then my half an ounce Paw Butter stick. And then the stick was actually new product. So they were the first ones to try it. And then I sent them a few stickers each and then some dog treats. And everybody seemed to really like it. They made some unboxing videos. A couple people followed up with like how their dog's paws are after they've been applying the paw butter for a couple weeks. And then I had them like send me a survey of what I could do better or what they would like following up, if they were willing to do another collab with me. And I think the 4 people, maybe 5 people, filled out and said that they would love to come back. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, great. That's awesome to hear. That's yeah, love to hear that in terms of using that first collab to kind of, it's almost like dating to try out how it is working
Yeah,
with someone. But then if it works, then we want to commit. Although of course, building like a team, like you said, kind of like a little mini sales marketing team
right.
of content creators. Very cool. And then for the pet care line, we're looking specifically for dog influencers. Is that correct? Or is this
So
other pet
I
owners
feel
as well?
like it could, sorry. Yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
it could work for cat people or pet groomers, dog walkers. It depends. Really, anybody that's got a strong following of animal lovers, those are my people.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good. And then one more from you, Heidi, and I'll let you get back to the playground. What's been the proudest moment so far? You've done a lot in terms of starting the business. Very cool. What are you most proud of for your journey here?
So I've got a couple. Completing school was definitely a big one for me because I don't know, I just didn't think that I would be one to go back to school. So that was awesome because I was working a full-time job, a part-time job, and going back to school and doing grooming on the side. The second biggest, and actually this is probably bigger than going back to school, was doing this for my kids. I have 2 little girls, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I'm a single mom. So It's been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm doing it for them. I want to be able to teach them a trade so that when they're out of high school, they're not like, huh, what am I going to do? And I mean, because that's what I did. I was, working minimum wage jobs. And I want them to be able to do this and have like a career if they choose. And then the small goal that I met, I just made it to 700 followers on Facebook, and my goal was 500. So that's awesome to me.
Very cool. That's awesome. Well, give us the Facebook info and Instagram as well, and also your website for Fur and Feathers.
Okay, awesome. So furandfeathersllc.com is my website. And then I'm just fur ampersand feathers on Facebook or facebook.com/fur feathers grooming. And then I'm Fur Feathers LLC on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And I'll confirm those links with you. And again, for the influencers, we'll get the links below so you can follow Heidi and Fur and Feathers, get you some more followers. So we'll hit 800.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
we will get there. Yeah, sounds great. Heidi, thanks for taking the time coming on, and then looking forward to the pet care line launch. So keep us posted there. And a lot of people, by the time you're watching this, we'll have the link in the show notes there, and you can apply
Yeah.
and get you introduced to Heidi.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks again.